Here we go.
Welcome back to the Equal Hate Gaming Podcast. Coming at you pre-recorded from an undisclosed location. This is me, Chase Snap. I'm here with Kenny G.
Oh, yo.
SMFB.
Hey, what's going on?
Josh Speed. Yep. And Josh Diaz.
How you guys doing out there?
Fine.
Oh, and just a Josh Speed note. It is Friday, February the 8th, 2013.
Good.
I know you wanted that added in there, so
Yes, I did.
figured I'd throw that in.
So now that we know the date.
So, Kenny, god damn.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Oh my God, that was fantastic.
All right. Sorry about that.
Damn
Okay.
it, Kenny.
All right, so
you have
Kenny,
you have single-handedly destroyed this whole podcast.
That's what I'm working towards, son.
surprise, motherfucker. All right, so real talk, Kenny.
What's up?
What do you think is in store for Game of Thrones season 3, which starts next month? Go.
Supposedly, well, since they're basing each season on the books, like the first season, you got the
Yep.
first book. Second season was based off Clash of Kings.
Yep.
The third book is like the longest, so I'm pretty sure they're gonna split that into two.
Seasons.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think probably. Have you read the books?
No, I've not.
Oh, then I don't know what to say to spoil it for you.
Okay, it's okay. It's okay. And also, throwing this out there, me and Josh Speed, you're probably gonna come too. We're thinking about doing a spoiler cast for Game of Thrones. Just throwing that out there.
Once I finish season 2.
shit.
I
Once he
haven't finished
finishes
season
it.
2 yet.
But oh yeah, comes out next month. Totally order an HBO for that shit. So come over and watch it in full HD. But
All right, man. Make the banana bread.
yes.
Come over.
Why do you make banana bread when you watch Game of Thrones?
That's
again?
just like my ritual. I make banana bread and I watch a new episode of Game of Thrones. But hey, man, banana bread's good.
I'm not
That's
dogging
awesome.
on the banana bread. I
that's
was
just a
wondering,
weird
man.
thing to attach on to a show
Ga-
where they just like fuck each other and fight.
Banana bread, everybody.
Yeah, banana bread.
It makes the world go
Brace
round.
yourselves. Banana bread is coming. Anyway.
So, are we still going to Cheapside tomorrow to go ghost hunting?
No, we're not going to Cheapside. We might as well just do it here because apparently there's a ghost living in the attic.
That's very good.
Fucking
point.
true.
That's very
Ghost
good
lives in the
point.
attic.
I don't know anything about that. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
There's
Elaborate.
ghosts
Probably-
in
it's probably fucking Kenny running around in the goddamn attic.
It's like, where the white women at?
I do that.
Yes. Naked.
So, Josh, tell the story. This is all you, Josh.
Just tell the ghost story. I
This is
want
all
to
you,
hear
Josh,
it
is.
from the horse's mouths there.
Okay. So, for those who don't know, they have reason to believe that our house is haunted
Painted.
Haunted.
Haunted.
by white women. Ghosts. Anyways,
Oh! Mike wasn't even
so my
on.
mic was not on. Anyways, all right. My story is that one day after classes, I came home. Chase was here, but he was asleep. So pretty much I was all alone, and so I'm sitting on the couch, just watching some TV, and all I hear is thump thump coming from the roof. I'm just like, what the hell is that? So I get up, I go outside, and look on top of the roof and see nothing there. You know, so I figured I might have just heard something. Go back, sit on the couch, it happens again. But this time it sounds like it's coming from the attic upstairs. So I'm freaking out. Then I hear something move in the garage. So suddenly I think, oh, maybe it's Ryan or Seth. Maybe they came over and haven't came in the house yet. So I go outside to the front door and check the front yard. I don't see neither one of their vehicles. Then I go to the garage, and there's no one in there. So at this point, I am wondering what is the noise I'm hearing and where is it coming from and what is doing it. Once again, I think I'm just hearing things. So I go back on the couch. This time it happens again, but I actually feel the sound, if you get what I'm saying here, like the footsteps right behind me on the couch. So I get up, I jump up, and I'm scared as fuck. And there's nothing there. A couple nights later, after telling Seth, Chase, and Josh, and Ryan about this story, and Kenny, Ryan is here alone one night, drinking. I might add,
Drinking our beer.
drinking my beer, and he hears the same shit. He gets freaked out, runs to my room, and comes get me like a scared little pansy.
What a girl.
Did he give you a hug?
He was like, Josh, I heard it. I was like, man, fucking told you, bro.
Man.
We were a bunch of scared niggas.
I want to know who sold you that acid that you took that day.
It was actually Kenny.
Oh, okay.
oh.
That makes sense.
Very
We said no
nice.
more drug deals on the podcast.
True.
Yeah, after that first one, left a bad taste in my mouth.
I don't want to incriminate myself. I'm not going to say anything.
Get
You
the-
just did.
get the ATF all over us, or
It'll be the
Yeah,
DEA.
Dude.
ATF.
alcohol, tobacco, and fucking weed.
ATW.
So,
So,
guys,
So we're really not going to go to Cheapside?
I'm telling you, dude, you go.
I can't go. I gotta work.
I want to go.
I mean, I'll go, but I'm going to tell you this. We're only going to be there for like 30, 45-minute stops. And here comes Ryan.
yep. And he's gone.
For those
That
who
is
don't know,
fucking weird.
We locked Ryan out of the
yeah,
house.
we locked Ryan out
I
of the
didn't.
house.
Josh did. But I guess we as a collective unit locked Ryan out.
Because one of y'all could have easily opened the door or stopped me. from
I
doing
did the
some
first
actions.
time. And then when we went to go get the beers, I was like, Josh, don't. And that's all I did. I didn't even try to stop you at all. It's like, no.
Ryan Speed is in the backyard at, what time is it? 9:45 p.m. raking leaves.
Yeah, what kind of shit is that, you know?
Come on, guys. Don't rake leaves
Don't rake leaves.
this late at night. Especially when there's a ghost. out.
Yes.
You know,
Dude,
come on. Those
Yeah.
leaf bags could be haunted.
true.
That's-
true.
So, I know you've been playing Dead Space 3 lately. What do you think of it?
Yes, Dead Space 3. For those, I've been doing a review on Dead Space 3 for about 2 days now. I'm not done with the game, but I have played the first two, and I'm quite a big fan of the Dead Space series. First things, I'm gonna tell you the things I liked about Dead Space 3. Things I liked about Dead Space 3 is the variety of weapons is greatly increased this time around. Also, you can create your own weapons, which I thought was another great thing.
That's pretty bad.
You can go around the collecting items such as like weapon attachments to make your gun either like increase spread or increase accuracy, anything like that. You can also collect frames, which make your gun more durable. Other than that, that's really all I could really say about what I liked about it. There's a lot
That's
of
not
things.
good.
That's
Yeah.
not good
I-
at
I'm
all,
not gonna
man.
lie.
One like.
I'm a really big fan of the Dead Space series. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit. I can't say I'm disappointed because I do like the game. I do like it, but I am not. There's nothing new in it for me.
You're not impressed with
I
it.
heard that it was more action oriented than the last two.
It is a little bit more action oriented. They put you in a lot of big fighting survival scenes. I at least went through one level. I went through at least like 20 big fights with like a bunch of necromorphs, a shitload of necromorphs.
Yeah, and I saw. I didn't finish either of the games. I mean, I played them, but I didn't finish them. Story of my life. But I watched you play through, I guess, the first level or the second level or whatever, and you were fighting like actual humans.
Yeah.
So, is it
There-
harder?
there-
Is it,
it-
like harder than all these?
It's a little bit harder. I will have to
Okay.
say that it is a little bit harder. Usually, I play on Zealot, which is the hardest.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm playing on normal and I'm kind of having a difficult time with this one. I also like to add that another thing I do like about this game, Josh did say, is a little bit more action-oriented. The melee in this game, stomping and just hitting the enemies with your hands, is a lot more responsive this time around. I did like that, but there's things that I did not like about the game. I will say it's not as beautiful as Dead Space 2 was. The graphics are a little bit not up to par. It's also a different art style, if you notice a little bit. Everything looks a little bit different, even the necromorphs. Everything from the weapons to the characters to the suits that you get, they all look a little bit different. Also, another thing that I caught on, it took me a while to get used to it, but the aiming system is a little bit fidgety. It's not exactly, it's not as precise and accurate as the first two, but you can adapt to it. It's nothing you can't adapt to.
Cool.
Yeah.
I just want to make
awesome.
a small editor's note. Probably not going to get edited out, but it's Zealot, and you said Zealot.
Oh, sorry.
He can
Sorry.
pronounce it.
Sorry.
How he
Well,
wants to.
I say Zealot because StarCraft.
Oh, gotcha,
You
gotcha,
say
gotcha.
tomato, I say bowling shoes.
Yeah, StarCraft. That's why I say Zealot.
Ballin'.
And but I am satisfied with the game. I do think it could be better though.
Okay.
Alright, well, another game that came out this week that Chase has been playing, Sly Cooper,
Thieves in Time.
Time.
All right, so I mean,
Sir.
I'm not like I'm not like a Kenny caliber fan of the Sly Cooper series. Like when I started playing it, I called him and he came over and brought like the other 3 fucking games for PS2 over, and he was like, "Here, play 'em." But I mean, I wasn't on like that level. But when I was a kid and I had a PS2, I did play Sly Cooper. It was I thought one of the best games of the PS2.
Player number 2.
Yeah, but I mean, for today and for like for this generation, it almost seems just like a tiny bit too cartoony for me.
Yeah, I noticed that just watching it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like a tiny bit, or not even a tiny bit, like a whole lot too cartoony.
Well,
for me.
that's what Sly
Oh wait,
Cooper is.
time out.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind.
Ryan.
We're just gonna keep going.
Yeah. Let's
There's a
just-
creepy man outside. He's looking in. He's wearing a
it's really
Metallica
weird.
beanie. He looks like he came from the 90s. I don't know what's up.
He looks like a goddamn hobo.
Anyway, Chase.
Okay. So, yeah, it seems really
One love.
cartoony. I mean, I don't know. Like it. I mean, I don't know what they were trying to prove with the game. Like they usually, like this game came out whenever we were kids, obviously with the PS2. I mean, so it was a big thing for us. They came out with the new Sly Cooper. That's one of the main reasons I wanted to play it, and I just think that they kind of messed up by making it, childish.
I can see your point. I guess you're trying to like.
I can't.
It hasn't
Sorry, I'm
aged.
getting distracted because this goddamn retard outside the fucking window.
Are you saying it hasn't aged well?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah,
it hasn't
thanks.
aged well. Okay, so I mean, I don't really know how to describe it. It's just it's kind of weird playing it. It's kind of nostalgic, but then again, it's kind of not really entertaining to me because
Yeah.
I've grown older.
You're not 12
Yeah, those games
years
are
old
aimed for
anymore.
kids.
Yeah, I mean they do. There's a lot of stuff in it that like you wouldn't catch whenever you were a kid. Like, for instance, the Fox, Sly's girlfriend, she's actually an agent of Interpol. Like they actually say fucking Interpol in the game. Like, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that only adults would catch in the game that wouldn't catch a child's attention. But I mean, I don't know. It's all right. I
It's
mean,
like with every cartoon, though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
We talked about that last.
I mean,
week,
it's it's kind of it's lived up to my expectations. I mean, going into it, I wasn't expecting it to be like stupid awesome. When I first started playing it, so I'm all right with it.
And
Just something to pass the time with.
I like to add that me and Chase, and pretty much everyone here, we're all going to be doing game reviews. Me and Chase, I don't know when Chase will probably be done with Sly Cooper, but I expect it to be done with Dead Space 3 within the next day, 2 days tops. But we'll give you all the full review of each game on the website, equalhategaming.com. If you haven't been there, go check it out.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Check it out
I wouldn't waste my time.
under the reviews tab.
That sounds good. Fuck you, Kenny. All right.
Oh yeah, Seth. Speaking of equalhategaming.com,
What's up?
when are you gonna add your blog on there, bro?
I need to get him the
Yeah,
administrative details.
we
of
had
the
a
video.
little trouble with that.
I'm not gonna
Today.
lie. I'm pretty excited for your blog to come around, man.
Oh well, thank you.
I want to see these. I want to see these
Shut up,
interviews
Kenny.
you've been
Kenny,
telling
you're
us
such
about.
an
Yeah.
asshole, dude.
12 o'clock noon tomorrow. Interviewing Lyle Blackburn from Ghoultown. So
Oh yeah, that's
Right.
sorry
nice.
about that.
That's what's up,
Just and also, Seth has connections. If any of y'all aspiring comic book writers or just writers in general, Seth can get you connected to people.
Hey, I know
I
a
guess.
comic book writer.
Or if
Looking for an
anybody,
artist.
or if anybody in the Victoria area is a comic book artist,
Anyone,
SMFB, look him up on Facebook.
please.
Equal Hate Gaming on his bio. His Facebook's linked.
I need
Check it out.
artists bad.
I can draw artwork if it's like stick figures,
Actually,
like fucking each other.
I can write little cloud messages.
So
Cloud messages.
I read. Actually, I'm not gonna even bullshit. I was watching Guy Code on MTV
Okay.
Guy
the
Code.
other day.
It's a kind of like guy code.
Yeah,
It's like,
Like
no,
bro
it's like
code,
bro
but it's
tips.
called
It's
yeah.
like
It's like bro
tips.
tips.
There you go.
yeah, Guy
You know
Code.
bro tips, right, Kenny?
And I
Where
saw.
the fuck have you been for the last
Dude, I don't
10
watch
years?
the trash TV. MTV.
Dude, it's not
not even
trash
on
TV,
TV.
dude. It's
TV.
internet.
Is the internet?
Why would I waste my
bro
time?
tips.
See, internet. Look.
You waste your time on those like creepy ass YouTube videos.
You know,
That's
bro
for you
tip.
guys.
You don't know what
What
a
are
bro
you talking
tip
about,
is,
man? Half that shit
Yes,
scares you.
We've all.
That
seen
didn't scare me.
Slenderman.
We've
You guys
all
couldn't
seen
finish that
Slenderman.
list.
Obey
You guys
the
had
law.
trouble
God,
finishing
that
the
little
list.
bunny
Oh
shit.
my god.
We were not gonna watch the original video
Kenny,
of something we
Let's
already
watch
saw.
Obey the
man.
Walrus right now.
All right.
No, fuck that.
That sounds like a band.
No.
Obey the. You never saw
No.
the video,
No,
did you?
no,
Josh?
no, no.
Oh God.
No. People, I do not recommend.
Oh, do
YouTubing
not watch
Obey
Obey.
the Walrus.
I do recommend. I recommend YouTubing. I feel fantastic though. And let
That
us
is a
know
good
what-
song.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
It's the voice of this
and-
generation. guys.
Speaking of that night, the one thing that like the shittiest quality that you could tell like was totally fake, you know, like CG animated into like the film. Chase got afraid of it.
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
was like
God.
creeped. He was looking behind his chair and everything.
he was
It was
freaking out.
freaky. That was fucking
It was
freaky.
freaky,
That was
but it was
totally
totally fake,
Dude.
man.
I mean,
The
Okay.
video
Okay.
was where I'm gonna say somewhere in
Colombia,
Mexico.
but-
It sounded like Spanish. It was poor, very poor video
Somewhere in
quality.
Mexico, maybe Spain or something.
Poor video quality. And there was three kids on a porch. One with a video camera, one with a guitar, and the other one was singing.
He was high or something. I don't know.
And the one with the guitar and the one singing were playing a song. And out of nowhere, this CG animated alien crawls up, and they totally these two kids do not acknowledge the alien at all. But the kid with the camera is freaking the fuck out. And it's like, how do you not see this?
But
It was a horrible
you
video.
forgot the
and it
best
was
part of the
freaking Chase
video.
out.
The guy with the camera didn't do a goddamn thing.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
guy. Yeah, the
didn't
guy with the
even warn him.
camera.
It was like in
freaking
his
out.
face. He was just like standing the whole time, like, "Oh my god, guys, did you see that shit?"
Actually, I found
Stand-
another version of the video with English subtitles.
really.
You guys can watch
How
that
do you
sometime.
Oh my
Really?
god!
No,
I've gotta
no,
see
no.
that.
I believe those English subtitles are bullshit because there's no way you can understand what the fuck that is saying.
Some
The
guy-
alien is here, guys. Those,
Oh my
those
God.
have eyes is
No.
here. What? No.
Hills Have Eyes.
No,
man.
no. But check this out. Like, okay, Kenny was scared of Obey the Walrus.
I wasn't scared.
Yes, you were. You didn't even want to watch
I was
it.
creeped
bitch.
out.
Yeah, that
He
is
was
a creepy
creepy. It
fucking
is
video.
Okay,
very
I wasn't
creepy.
even creeped out by that because if I saw that chick or that fucking drag queen in real life, like that dude must have weighed like fucking 30 pounds. All you gotta do is
It's not like I'm afraid to fight it. It's just
All you gotta do
creepy and disturbing to look at.
It is very.
It's just
Fall
the state
over.
of him.
I'm gonna agree with
that
Kenny
guy
on
is
here.
so skinny. It must be really painful for him to move around.
Well, he also had polio, apparently.
God.
yo
I
shit.
did research. on
Even
that guy.
less fucking reason for you to be afraid of that person. Like I said, all you get
Anyway,
just fall over, break all his bones, he's dead.
It's just creepy to look at.
Now an alien you can't see, on the other hand, that's creepy.
I don't want him to die. I just want him to stay the fuck away from me.
Self defense, motherfucker. He's coming to me.
Yeah, if you are crippled or disabled, stay away from us, please. We don't want you near us.
Wow, that's really messed up. In so
For
many
some
ways.
reason,
in so many
nobody
ways.
gives a shit.
but I was
I kind of do.
continuing on with my story, I thought you guys might get a kick out of this. I was watching MTV and the little headliner popped up that said, around the world in news. And apparently, I don't know if, I forget if it's like the mayor of Sandy Hook or like whoever runs the district is trying to put a sin tax on rated M games.
Oh yeah, the Connecticut lawmaker.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Oh my
It's
God.
not gonna do anything. Let me ask you this: if we pay the government more money for buying excessively violent games, how does that stop people from shooting other people?
That's also a very
doesn't.
good point.
Exactly.
True. Yeah.
Real
I
talk.
don't know. The whole thing is stupid. It's all been gone over before.
Yeah, just like PlayStation 2 games. Back in the day, it used to be like $50.
Mm-hmm.
New console came around, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, $60. We didn't mind paying an extra $10. We don't mind paying another extra $20.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. But,
So, anything going on in the music scene? Anybody? Anybody hear anything good this week?
music scene.
All right. Well, we're not gonna talk about music right now, so we're gonna take a break. A quick break.
A quick break, everyone.
Quick break, guys.
We got some stuff
Some
to
stuff
do.
coming up later. Anyway,
We'll
peace,
be
bitches.
right
Trash ball.
All
All right,
And
guys.
we're back.
Alrighty, guys. Anyways, back to where we left off. So what's up with the music scene going on right now?
Oh, it's shitty.
What music scene?
Oh.
No, I mean like seriously, what music scene you're talking about?
Oh,
Like in
that's good.
general, local?
In general, motherfucker. That's why I said music scene.
Well,
I don't
music
know.
television's
I
in
don't
a
know.
shithole.
I don't listen to metal, so can't really comment.
Faggot.
It's music in general, Kenny.
Music in general. So.
Like what's going on? Okay, what's going on with Lil B then, Kenny?
What's going on with that psychedelic shit?
Lil B, Pink Flame, one of his new mixtapes should come out. I don't know when. And he's supposed to be making a rock album. If you heard that song, California Boy,
No.
You don't wanna hear that song.
No.
Is it really
no.
bad?
No. No.
but let's see what else.
I'm
happened.
really excited for the new album he's going to do with his cat.
Is he gonna put out an album with his
I
cat?
don't know.
Kiki,
I was just saying.
the based cat?
Kiki the Bass Cat is producing his next album.
Nuh-uh.
No, I'm just
Oh.
fucking. I don't know if it did.
I'm sipping on that
hell is he
wonton
supposed to
soup.
put input
That's just
in?
how I do.
Okay, a little bit up. All right.
I'm just twig a little bit. Right?
All right. Well,
If he purrs, he likes them. So.
yeah, but I wanted to ask y'all, which album, could be any genre or anything,
Mhm.
can you listen to from start to finish, just without stopping, and you basically like every song in there, that you can listen to that, for a while. Yeah.
All the way through. The first one I can think of is not the new one that came out, but the one that came out back in like October.
You gonna say Coheed?
Yes, Coheed and Cambria, the Afterman Ascension. I can listen to that start to finish all the way through like for hours.
Man, I don't mind the actual instrumentation of the band. The guy's voice, I can't do it.
In the new album, okay, he gets a lot of
Flack.
yes for all the early work because I'm not gonna lie, he does sound like a little. Sorry, Claudio, if you hear this, you kind of sound like a little girl. But
Claudio Sanchez.
But that is only a representation of
Dirty
the
Sanchez.
character in the story,
Gladiator.
growing from a boy to a man. And as you listen through the albums, his voice does get deeper.
He's
And-
Mexican, right?
Yeah, in the last
Messy.
in the last 3 albums that came out, his voice has been deep, and totally fine. So if you don't like his voice, take a look at the last 3 albums: Code and Cambria, Black Rainbow, You're the Black Rainbow, and the Afterman series, and it's totally fine.
You
you
know
won't
which
even
album
notice.
that I just want to like throw in a fire?
What?
The new Black Veil Brides album that came out.
Oh,
You
Or I
bought
don't
it,
even know if
didn't
it
you?
came out yet.
You bought it, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
You bought it.
Oh,
No, I got it.
Don't deny it.
well,
Don't deny
I
it.
might buy it just to burn it. Or you know what? I'll steal it and then burn it.
5-finger discount.
5-finger discount.
Shut up. But I think
This-
my album
oh.
is a more recent album. It's it's the one that came out last year from Mark Tremonti.
Nice, very nice.
The album All I Was is his first solo album, and yeah, it's just seems like he put a lot of effort into writing and making those songs, and it just sounds really good. Really good.
I got one. Crack the Sky by Mastodon. I could
Good album. Good album.
Very
I
good,
could
very
listen
good.
to that
Good.
all the
I-
way through, man.
You didn't listen, I thought you didn't listen to metal, Kenny.
Well, sometimes.
I don't know what it was with that
Like
album,
that,
but
it's
Kenny
just not-
hangs out with
the-
Seth. It's kind of hard to avoid listening
the
to
one
metal.
song
True,
in that
true.
album, the Czar, the all instrumentation one. Yeah. I couldn't get through it all.
That was 10 minutes.
Uh,
The 13-minute one was Last Baron. That one was great.
Wait, the Czar, the
But,
Czar
uh,
was not instrumental.
That one was
Yes, it was.
great.
No, it wasn't.
which one was?
There were no instrumentals on that.
There were
yeah,
two,
there
there were
was.
2 bonus track instrumentals,
Were
which
there?
was
Oh, yeah,
Crack the
yeah,
Sky and
I'm pretty sure the longest song on there.
The longest song.
Yeah, I
is-
did not like that song.
Maybe
Was
it
the
just
Last
felt like the
Baron?
longest song because you didn't
Didn't
really
like
like
it.
it.
The Last Baron is 13 minutes,
Probably.
and it's not an. I mean, like towards the middle, it like becomes sort of an instrumental, but like there's lyrics and vocals.
I don't know.
and-
I haven't been that huge of a Mastodon fan though.
Hey, okay. Was what's that one song by Mastodon that starts off like and it's like the God, Devil, Hell, Heaven,
Oh,
Are you
that's
there, Final?
Shadows That Move.
Shadows of Move.
Shadows That Move.
I've
off
gotta
of
say,
Call of the Mastodon.
That is probably the only Mastodon song I have ever liked.
Hmm.
I mean,
You
it's
make
not
me
that I
sickening.
hate Mastodon. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not into sludge metal.
I have
Well,
that one with the whale on it
yeah, Leviathan.
and Crack the Sky.
Well, what? How should I put this? Call of the Mastodon, Remission, even some of Leviathan, they were pretty sludgy. But like once you get to like Blood Mountain, and then Crack the Sky, and
Blood Mountain, they
Hunter.
started introducing a lot more
progressive
melody
and melody and stuff. But Blood Mountain, Crack the Sky, The Hunter, not sludgy at all, man. It's just beautiful stuff, man. If I can say that, it's fucking fantastic.
I will take your word and I will check them out. I will
Yes,
check out
sir.
those.
Blood Mountain was my first Mastodon album.
Talking about
I do.
prog rock, I hate to get off. I hate to get off the subject here, but where are they now? Is Tool? Where the fuck are these guys?
Where
Maynard
are they
James
now?
Keenan has, he's been pretty busy.
There's an article about him in the Revolver.
But he has Tool.
The new issue?
He has Tool, A Perfect Circle, Pussifer, which is a country project actually, and if I remember correctly, Mia Jovovich.
Mia Jovovich?
No, from Resident Evil. That's
Yeah,
the
Mia
really
Jovovich.
But I think she sang on a song.
Is that Maynard James Keenan as a postman?
He's a postman now.
He's a postman
Yeah.
now. That's what he
But
does with
also,
his time.
he has his own wine. He does it in Arizona. They have a documentary on it.
That's cool.
But
Hey, if we drove to Comic-Con, there would be another thing to check out on the way there.
Maynard James Keenan's
yeah,
Winery.
he has his own like orchard there.
Let's like meet him.
So,
Get him to sign some
would
shit,
we
taste his
ever-
fucking wine.
Are we ever gonna see another Tool album? Or
I would hope so.
I hope
I did
so.
not
hope
get to
so.
hear which was their newest one? Was it 10,000?
Yeah, I think it was 10,000 Days or
10,000
something. Yeah,
album,
10,000
yeah.
Days.
But
I heard a little bit off.
So
that.
that's
It was
how long
pretty
it took to make that album. I heard.
no, he's not Axl Rose.
I wanna hear more Adam Jones.
I don't like you, Axl.
Axl Rose, the only good
You
thing
have
he
a
did
lot of
was
talent.
DJ for KDST.
You waste the fuck
in
out
San
of it.
Andreas.
Yeah, I agree with
A
that,
lot of
Diaz.
talent.
Yeah.
But album I can listen to from start to finish, which I'm sad that they only made one album, but it was a super group of sorts. It was Army of Anyone, and it was Richard Patrick from Filter, the DeLeo brothers from STP on bass and guitar, and then Ray Luzier, who played with Billy Sheehan, and he's now the current drummer of Korn on drums. But awesome album. I'd recommend checking it out.
Oh, I could also listen to Antibop by Primus, like all the way
Yes.
through. Pretty much any Primus album, honestly.
Mm.
Kenny?
Seth, it's got to be like special. Like whenever you're looking to get into the
Oh,
zone,
okay. All right.
and you just
when I wanna
like
get into the
play that
zone.
album from the beginning and just fucking listen to it all.
Time out. Well then, if we want to put it that way.
Airplane ride from fucking like New Mexico all the way to Texas. Go ahead. That album, I listened to the entire ride. It was fucking cool.
Ghosts Elizabeth.
All right.
Totally. Totally.
Okay.
Gets
What?
me in the mood.
What is
Elizabeth by Ghost.
Oh.
An album's there.
Isn't
I
that
thought
isn't that
that was
black metal
horrible.
band?
They're
God.
they're not
I'm
black
just
metal.
kidding. I'm just
I
They're great. I love
Me,
them.
well,
I would also listen to the entire Black album from Metallica.
me personally, I've got two I can think of off the top of my head.
Mhm.
Okay, the first one's got to be An Ocean Between Us
Yes.
from
Yes.
All the Remains. I mean,
Very good.
As I Lay Dying. Sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was fuck
Epic
up, my bad.
fail.
Brain fart. Okay.
Burn.
Second one that would be over An Ocean Between Us would have to be The Poison. Bullet for My Valentine.
True. Okay. I have to agree with you. Those are two amazing albums that
And,
you can listen through.
You made a statement in the car earlier, and I just want to repeat it. You said that their new album, which comes out Tuesday,
Yes.
is going to be bad.
I speculate that it will be bad.
Ooh,
Bad
Bullet for My
like
Valentine?
boo boo bad or like
All
bad
their
or like
albums are pretty
damn that's the
bad,
shit
so.
bad.
like bad as in
The
like
trash burn.
like bad as in like I'm gonna be disappointed when I listen to it that they've fallen from
No.
like
I think
no.
I think them doing a Tears Don't Fall Part 2 was a big mistake.
Yeah, like okay, this Facebook page I liked called it's funny, Metalheads Who Like Cats. The dude is supposed to be like some like I want to say this because this is the best way I know to describe it. He's like a Seth Branson caliber metal fan. Okay. And y'all know what I mean when I say that. Like he's like fucking.
Like he's a major loser.
Yes.
Oh.
I love you, Seth. But no,
You are an asshole.
he was
Kenny.
like, he said, I've got to say, I've heard Temper, and Riot, and I wasn't too impressed. But if you're a fan of quote-unquote Bullet, this song impressed me and gave me new hope for their new album, and it was the link to Tears Don't Fall Part 2. And I listened to it, and to be honest,
It doesn't sound like them.
it
doesn't.
I don't think it's that good. I don't see what point he was trying to make, because I don't think it's that good.
It sounds like a washed out version of the first one.
Yeah.
Just with different lyrics. and
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's not as heavy. It's not as metal. I don't.
It's kind of like whenever, and I like the song, but whenever Metallica did The Unforgiven Part 3.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
it didn't
that
sound
was-
anything like the
Yeah,
first two.
I mean,
Oh,
I
man.
liked the song. I did. You know, I thought it was a cool thing that they did.
When I
but they
when I
should've
got the
gone
album,
through
I looked at the track list and I was like, "Ooh, Unforgiven 3. I can't fucking wait." And
I
then
thought that they all
I heard it.
sounded different. Like
No,
my
no,
fa-
no, no, no.
The main difference is in between the Unforgiven and the Unforgiven 2 is it has to do with the chorus and the verses, and then on the verse of the Unforgiven Part 1, it's like heavy. There's distorted guitars, and then when it goes to the chorus, it goes back to the acoustic, which on the Unforgiven 2 it flip flopped it. Kind of to a more like regular pattern of from soft to heavy, soft
Yeah.
to heavy. And they also, which was on the 90s albums, Load and Reload, they were playing in a E flat. So those are pretty much main differences.
Get a little too technical for me. All right.
All right,
Technical.
we got through that.
Wait, now hold on. We excluded someone.
Yeah, Kenny.
No. I mean, like we
Kenny
got through
G?
the Unforgiven stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, okay.
Kenny.
Because
Albums
Kenny
you
G.
wanna listen to all the way through.
There's
Album?
just
You
Too
wanna-
many to choose.
Just
Little
choose
B
one.
had an
Look,
album,
look,
right?
Kenny,
I don't like Lil
I,
B that much.
like I explained to
Shut the
Seth,
fuck
man.
up.
This has got to be like an album. Like you're like, all right. Like for me, whenever we were playing Battlefield 3, like I would listen to the Poison.
Yeah, or Minecraft.
Yeah, or Minecraft.
Because it gets so intense in Minecraft.
I would
Dude,
say-
you're looking
I would
to get into
say
the
a good-
zone,
A good
man.
way to think of one is like an album that you always go back to. Like you always,
Always.
go back to this album, and you just like.
I think
go
you were
back
It
to
never
playing one.
disappoints
to
you.
it.
It
Yeah.
never disappoints you.
I think you were playing one in the car when we were getting pizza this evening.
What? That
Illmatic.
Nas album?
Wonton
Yeah.
soup.
Illmatic, man.
Illmatic. Yeah, that's probably my favorite rap album. Illmatic by Nas. But
Nasty Nas.
Nasty Nas.
Nasty.
Straight out of the dungeons of rap.
The
But fake
dungeons.
niggas don't make it back.
Oh,
That's some real shit.
real G.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Real talk.
Anyway, go on, Kenny.
I don't know. Probably. I don't know. Merriweather Post Pavilion by Animal Collective. Wait, there's this other album
It's a mouthful.
called Death Consciousness by Have a Nice Life that I listen to pretty much every night when I'm out driving. Some good thinking music.
Oh, is that that
Okay.
creepy ass music that you get scared to on the ride home, like when it's
No.
all
Go by
foggy
the
outside?
walls.
That's Sun. That's.
That's son. That's like drone metal.
Oh my god, it's so scary.
But yeah, Have a Nice Life. They're like doom gaze.
I ain't in a shoegaze.
There are so many different genres of
See,
metal.
it's like when you ask about new music, I can say all this stuff about it, but I know you guys won't know what I'm talking about. Like I can be like,
it's too psychedelic for us.
like My Bloody Valentine just came out with a new album, the first one since
a
Loveless.
movie.
No, well,
Yeah,
they
there's
got their name.
My
from-
Bloody
oh.
Valentine 3D. Actually,
Yeah,
Oh shit.
they got their name. Anyway, they're a shoegaze band. They just came out with their first album since the '90s called MBV, and like everybody's going on about it in the not the metal scene, but other
Yeah.
scenes. They're talking about it. It's really, really good. And the album I'm really disappointed with, the new Tegan and Sarah album. I mean, their last album.
Is that the guy and the girl and?
No, they're both girls.
Yeah,
They're twin girls.
twins.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Yeah,
makes
their
it a
new
little bit
album is
better.
just
Didn't
like
they just get a show?
get a show.
They didn't get.
It sounds really familiar.
Yeah, it sounds like they just got a show.
I'm pretty sure they're late night on E.
Yeah.
No,
I
Yeah.
swear.
Yeah,
like
one of them
Chelsea
wears
Lately.
glasses and is a brunette, and the other one's a
No.
blonde.
no,
Big tits.
No.
no.
Okay.
No, that's someone else. I know who you're
Ah.
talking about.
You know what we're
That's
talking- okay,
totally
okay.
Somebody else.
Wrong people.
What's the name of that show?
I don't remember what it is, but it's different chicks all around.
Oh, okay.
You guys
The
watch some
only
weird
the
shows.
only chick duo that I
Whoa,
like
whoa,
is
I never
Garfunkel
watched
and
it.
Oates.
Is what?
That got quiet.
What'd you say?
Said the only chick duo that I like is Garfunkel and Oates.
Hey, I happen to like Art Garfunkel. So.
No, it's like a parody group. It's these two chicks that like sing funny songs. It's
Oh,
fucking awesome.
okay. I was about to say I love Simon Garfunkel.
Speaking
man.
of
Better
funny
back off.
songs, Steel Panther's new album.
I'm ready for it.
We're gonna go. See them
Ladies, are
live
you ready for it?
again.
That's the real question.
Okay, hold on. No, here's the real question: is Steel Panther more of a ladies' band than Unknown Henson?
Oh shit!
That one is a tough one.
Yes,
That is a
because
tough one.
like your mom said, it's
The '80s are coming back.
yeah. And
And she's a hairdresser, so she knows.
Unknown Henson is not the 80s, but
he is the king of country western troubadours. So-
and vampires.
Absolutely.
And
apparently.
vampires.
Every woman's dream and every jealous man.
Nightmare.
Yeah.
Wear something sexy if you're gonna talk to Unknown Henson. That's all I'm saying.
And eat a cheeseburger before you go in.
You could put some meat on them bones. Woo!
Damn.
Background.
Oh,
All right.
God. Anyway, so since Kenny brought up a very good point. What's one album from a band that you like that you just cannot stand an album from them?
Oh,
Okay.
who's gonna say something?
You're gonna have to give me a second to think about this one.
Josh has his mouth open.
What?
For different reasons.
What?
Oh.
What happened?
Whoa.
What's a band? I mean,
I
what's
like
an
that.
album from a band you really like, but you don't like that album? You're like, man, this album's trash. What happened to these
You like
dudes?
the band, but there's an album by them that you just detest. Like you can't stand that album.
Like what the fuck happened?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna y'all might as well go. I'm gonna be thinking about this.
Yeah,
for a
me
few
too.
minutes.
I got one.
What?
What is it?
Strictly for the fact that I was a huge White Zombie fan. I still am.
Oh,
Educated Horses. By
he's
Rob
coming out with a
Zombie.
new album.
Yeah, it's still gonna be shit. Educated Horses just signified the declining slope that was like what I thought made Rob Zombie pretty decent. You know, I mean, White Zombie, great band, pretty awesome sound. You got a little solo, kind of changed it up a little bit, wasn't that bad. And then Educated Horses came out, and you were just like, oh, what the fuck is this shit?
I got one. And Ryan, I'm sorry.
I already know what you're gonna say. I already know which one you're gonna say.
Metallica, Saint Anger.
Oh, shit.
I would personally have to disagree with that. I mean, I kind of like Saint Anger.
Yeah, it wasn't my favorite, but
It wasn't
still
my
good.
favorite, but it was all right.
Because I've been like a diehard Metallica fan ever since I was like 6 years old. But like I've gained a little more appreciation for it throughout the years. But no solos. There's no solos. I like that they use some 7 strings every now and then. They let the
Metallica
drop
is not
C.
Metallica without solos.
Yeah,
brother.
I get that. I know. Trust me. Like whenever I first listened to it, I was
Metal
like,
is
enraged.
not metal without solos. Where the
True
fuck
story.
are the solos at?
Nah, that's not true.
No, dude,
What?
I'm getting tired of these
Kenny,
of these breakdowns that sound exactly
Thank you.
the same.
Thank you.
I'm
High
not
five.
talking about
Kenny-
breakdown.
Kenny,
We ain't
explain
talking about
yourself.
breakdowns,
what?
no.
Okay, what is metal without solos to you? Name a band.
Like some black metal bands.
Yeah, black metal bands.
They don't
Like
have
Immortal
solos.
barely has
Like
any
honestly,
solos.
I don't really like a lot of guitar solos because I think
They came
like
as Romans or
technically
some
they're
shit
good
like that.
in terms of playing skills, but I think they're a little too show offy. All that diddly do stuff.
I agree with you to a point.
But
Mastodon,
I like
for the
solos.
first few albums
I
didn't
like
have any
solos whenever
solos.
you listen to it and it's like, oh my god, that fit the song perfectly.
Yes,
like, that was
yes.
awesome.
But
I have to agree with you. Whenever you hear a solo and you're just like, what the fuck are you doing? Like what? Like you're just going on.
You're
and
just
it's not
showing off
good.
now.
Yes.
I mean, that's cool if you're doing it during a live show.
Strappy Young Lad
You
doesn't
add
have
stuff to it?
solos. Well, except for no, they only. Have
okay,
solos
I'm not.
for
Okay,
Yeah,
let me
it's like
let me
one
retract
solo.
my statement. Is I miss solos. I kind of wonder where they went. There's a lot of great songs out there without solos, but what I'm getting tired of is in a lot of these today's metal bands, they're doing the same stuff, the same routine. You know, machine gun bass kicks, freaking open note breakdowns. It's getting old. It's getting tired. It all sounds the same.
And then you have like the deathcore, post-hardcore bands that do the same cookie cutter breakdown.
Hey man, now not
You
all
know.
deathcore bands do
Well, not
that.
all deathcore bands,
Lots of them.
Lots of the
I
majority of them do, but not all of them do. Like Winds of Plague, whenever we saw them live, Decimate the Weak. There's a solo in the middle of that.
I think like every band that does the same cookie cutter fucking breakdown, you know, because breakdowns can be cool. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Whenever they're used properly.
Yeah,
like-
whenever
Winds
they're
of
used
Plague is
properly-
like different though. That sounds
And-
different to me just because that music sounds like it could be like on Game of Thrones or something like that. Just because of it sounds like epic, more epic, just with like the keyboards.
It's more
and-
symphonic.
Yeah.
But like,
Dude, this is my big problem with breakdowns and with the bands that do it.
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to pretty much all of their songs, almost every single one of their songs has a breakdown. in it.
Exactly.
Yes.
yeah,
I mean, and there's people that would disagree with you because there are people that just like, you know, we generally are into the same type of metal. You know, we like solos.
for the most
There's
part.
people who like breakdowns. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Right.
In my opinion,
Yeah,
they're
but
faggots and they like
Not
breakdowns
all
like that.
solos sound the same. A
Yeah.
lot of these breakdowns sound the
exact
same.
same. Yeah.
I mean,
It's like no one's setting. Everyone's following the trend. No one is
There's
setting
only
the
so
trend.
many patterns you can use. There's only so many different patterns you
mean,
can do.
you- and you got to think about it. This is being kind of sparked on by, I guess you could say, like a fad or a trend, which is what we're going through right now. You know, with this post-hardcore, deathcore. I mean, and the majority of these people that listen to this shit are like uneducated, don't know anything about guitar. They, you know, I mean, they're
very
ignorant.
true, very true.
They're ignorant to a point, you know. So they don't understand, you know, that doesn't take any talent. Like I don't play the guitar, but I appreciate a solo because I know that it takes
Yeah,
expertise and skill to do it. So when I do listen to something like, don't get me wrong, there's some Suicide Silence I like, but Suicide Silence is like they use breakdowns so much
In excess.
in
In
excess,
excess.
a lot,
Oh,
And I mean,
not the band. No, I was.
and it,
In excess.
I actually have one of their albums.
In excess?
I don't know why.
Why?
Devil inside.
For just for reference, if you want to hear a badass breakdown that's not cookie cutter bullshit, Pig Destroyers, Heathen Temple, greatest breakdown ever, right there.
If you want to hear a band that doesn't have good solos, go listen to Venom.
oh, okay. I thought
Venom
of an
is
album.
amazing.
I,
I know.
I thought of an album that I do not like. Okay,
All right.
I think it's 21 Guns by Green Day.
Yeah, that was horrible.
I do not like that album.
All green.
And,
Day
I
albums
love-
are
There's,
bad.
there's
I
very
love late 90s,
Trash
early
bomb.
2000s pop punk, Blink-182, Green Day, Good Charlotte. I love all that shit, all their early stuff. International Super Hits.
Boxcar Racer.
International Super Hits, fucking Green Day's, I think it was like their first or second album.
Dookie.
That was Blink-182, before they were Blink-182.
Dookie.
What?
Wait.
What are you talking
Never
about?
Green Day.
Never
What
mind.
the fuck?
I'm not
Okay.
a Green Day fan,
Is
and I
it-
know that.
Wait.
Yeah,
never
but
mind.
my album would be
But-
Anthrax's Stomp 442.
I own that album actually. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have it signed by Scott Ian. Bitches.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, April 20th.
Yeah, I know.
We are going.
We are
Middle
going.
We are
Lions
going.
Tour.
Lions
Anthrax,
Tour.
Exodus,
There you go,
High on
Kenny.
Fire,
April
Municipal
20th.
Waste. Holy
Municipal
Grail.
Waste.
I haven't heard any High on Fire yet, but I've been hearing good things about them.
Mike,
Anybody here heard them?
Matt Pike. Wait, is it Matt Pike? Matt Pike is a badass. He's a total badass.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's awesome.
that's cool.
And on that note, ladies and
I guess
gentlemen,
we're wrapping it up.
Is that it?
wrap it up for segment 2. We'll continue.
And we will be right back.
Play the music.
Trash Boat! And we're back.
How are you guys?
You've asked that like every single time.
I know
We've
that.
got-
There you
I
go.
know.
Out there.
I don't want you dead out there, America.
Yeah, all 3 people that will listen to this.
America, you're
Yeah.
dead to me.
Our
I-
whole
I don't-
4 listeners.
I don't
Yeah.
think we're that popular yet.
We will be.
Well, we do got some like very little popularity, like 2 people. But anyways, among those 2 people that know of us, we recently got a question from them. I really don't feel like we need to answer this question, but
We
Chase,
doing it
do
out
the
of
honors.
respect.
Okay. Debate and talk about the differences in multiplayer game types in the Call of Duty franchise.
I've said this one out.
I don't even like Call of Duty.
That's automatic. 2 people out.
All
they're self-explanatory. What do you need to know?
Okay.
That is a very
First
good point.
off, I'm
Capture
gonna
the
explain.
flag.
I'm gonna explain the
What do you
types
think
of
that
people.
entails?
The types of people that you have that play the different types of game. Okay. For team deathmatch, you've got your normal quote unquote hardcore gamers that just roll in solo and aren't very good at the game usually.
I think it takes a lot more skill to play the other match types.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No. It's not skill. It's teamwork.
It's teamwork. That's the
Yeah,
that's the
I
key
never
word.
experienced any teamwork when I'm
You
playing
can't-
Call of
you
Duty.
it's hard to play those game types other
unless
than
you have
team
a full team.
deathmatch, unless you're playing with people that you know that you can work with.
that are competent. You can do call outs
Yes, exactly.
and you work together as a team.
Dude, domination, ground war, demolition, I never worked as a team, fucking whipped ass all the time.
I'm talking about search and destroy, headquarters, capture the flag,
Hard point.
hard point. Well, hard point's
King of the Hill.
hard point's
Oh,
new.
well.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like a rapidly moving king of the hill.
Yeah.
That's a fairly new one. I don't know. I'm not any good at really a hard point.
Yeah, I haven't played
Me
that
and,
one.
me
I-
and my friends, like, we used to play the living shit at a headquarters. Like,
the one that I like is Kill Confirmed. Just because it kind of flushed it should flush people out of just hiding in one spot.
yeah, that's the
But
point.
most
of
of the time it doesn't, and you can tell because they'll have it says how many captures and denies you have, or confirms and denies that you have at the end of the match, and you can tell who was doing what just by that, and not just
Yeah.
the kills, but how many captures they got. The denies really doesn't matter that much, but you know.
When they first introduced Kill Confirmed, I have to admit I wasn't too big of a fan of it. I didn't really like it, nor did I understand it. But after playing it a couple of times, it has become one of my favorite match types.
It's fun. Like after you kill him, that's not the only thing that you do. You have to go and get the tags for it to count.
Yeah.
It's more of a team-based team deathmatch if
Yeah.
you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just kill him and then just fuck off for a while and not even pick up the tags.
You know what I hate about that match type though is that people will try to prolong the time of the game by not collecting the tags.
Farm kills.
Yes,
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that.
They do that in what's domination or
Domination.
headquarters.
Heck, yeah, we used to do
Headquarters.
that a lot. You get up, well, at least this is the way it was in Modern Warfare 3. You get up to 190 to 0. You only had like 10 points left. You know, you still had 15 minutes left in the game. You could, I mean, if you were up 190-0, you could easily farm kills for the rest of the game. I mean, that's an easy 70.
Yeah, I
kills a game.
remember doing that, playing with
Josh Cortez,
Brand Flakes,
Brett Flakes.
you know, stuff like that. But I mean, difference is you just do different things with your
Yeah.
team.
Mm-hmm.
Team
Yeah.
deathmatch is basically the basic one that everybody usually goes to. I play that whenever I'm not playing with anybody
Yeah.
because
I like the main reason I would play team deathmatch, or if I do get on Call of Duty, I play team deathmatch, is for the sole reason that I don't have a team to play with.
exactly.
Because if you jump into a game of headquarters, the only team you're going to get on is going to be the team that's full of random people. Because every other team that is full usually is a full team of 6 people, and they generally roll over the team of randoms.
Call of Duty is the only game that I actually care about my KD.
I honestly don't care about my KD.
I care about my KD. Like my KD on there is like 1.6 or something like that, and every time like it goes lower, like by a point, like 0.1 or something like that,
They
like I
camp
just
it up.
fucking flip out.
Okay. You think Gears of War Judgment's going to be any good?
Yes, because Barrett is one of the main characters.
I'm talking about the multiplayer.
Multiplayer is
Oh.
just going to be the exact same that it was in all the other games.
Are you going to play it?
Probably because it was really fun. Like, yeah, whenever me and you played it, we did that like 2-team thing.
Yeah.
That was fun. Like, I didn't even give a crap that I sucked at it. Like, it was just fun because we were just like yelling at each other, and it was just a fun experience.
What's your favorite multiplayer in any game?
Assassin's Creed. Said that fast.
Yeah, it's on. Assassin's Creed.
Your microphone is not on.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
It's a shitty microphone.
It's a
All right.
shitty microphone.
But Assassin's Creed, like that's, I mean, you're basically playing Assassin's Creed with a lot of other people. I mean, if you're doing team death, I haven't played any of the other game modes. I only did team deathmatch just because it really didn't feel like team deathmatch. It felt like sneak around and fuck people over. But I mean, that was just fun. Like you have to actually look around, and there's a lot of people that look the same and stuff, like the same characters. Like you have to like spot them out. A bunch of people will like just run around like on top of buildings and shit, and like you can tell, oh, there's a player right there. But a lot of the other times, like they just hide like in hay bales and like on benches and stuff. You don't realize it, and then they just stab you in the face. It's it's fun.
I'd have to say Red Dead Redemption's multiplayer.
That was
Really?
fun too.
I thought everybody
Yeah.
hated that.
No, I like
No,
it.
Everybody's
that
a
was
dick.
fun.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, everyone's a dick, but once you get like good, you become a dick too. So he's starting to join it a lot more.
Me, favorite multiplayer of any game. Can I go like back in time? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
What?
Favorite multiplayer.
You can't go that back in time. You can't go to Pong.
Pong back in the day.
Pong.
No. If we're gonna go that far back, Mario Kart 64.
Oh, damn.
But
Blue Turtle Shell, bitches.
You know what always pissed me off in that game? If it didn't hit the first if it didn't hit the first player, like you just happen to be right behind them in second place,
Yeah.
and it would like fucking smack you.
You're like, oh fuck.
I hated the lightning, dude. Lightning,
No, the
Was a
lightning
bitch.
dude. I hated that. There's no fucking point for it.
Snowboard kids? Anyone? Snowboard kids?
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but no, seriously, my favorite multiplayer, Minecraft. Cool.
Oh yeah, yeah. You didn't even play it on the PC though.
No.
PC is just so much like more expansive than the Xbox One.
Okay, well,
I mean,
aside from Minecraft, Call of Duty 4.
well that
Modern Warfare.
was basically a game changer for multiplayer. I mean,
That was the best,
The
hands down, ever.
textbook definition.
Of game changer.
Yeah.
It changed the game.
I mean,
literally.
I would say this. Playing Counter-Strike and then playing that, I mean, they're kind of similar.
Yeah. I mean, from where they've gone from, obviously, Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 3, Call of Duty 3, there was online. I mean, it wasn't obviously as extensive, but once they got, into the 360 with, Modern Warfare 1,
I remember
it
playing
was it was a game changer.
I remember playing Counter-Strike at my cousin's house on his like original Xbox whenever he like first got the live, and it was fun. Like it was a good experience. And then like we would go over to we would walk over to this game shop like that had a bunch of LAN computers, and we would play Counter-Strike there, and that was extremely fun.
Yep.
And just remember listening to Cowboys from Hell the whole time, just playing it. It was fun. I mean,
That brings me to another point. What I was trying to say was where they've gone from
Pantera.
Call of Duty 3, obviously wasn't as extensive. Then with Call of Duty 4 being the game changer that it was, now look where we're at with Black Ops 2. In my honest opinion, Activision with their which they are a publishing company. Same with EA. They're money hungry. They have completely ruined the Call of Duty series.
Elite.
They have
It's
completely ruined it.
Same thing every year, just a different title.
Yes. Now, well, like I said, with Call of Duty 4, it was simple, yet it was simple, yet it was stupid fun. You only had 3 kill streaks. Everybody had the same ones. It wasn't, they didn't go too in depth with the perks. Like now in Black Ops 2. In Call of Duty 4, they had UAV jammer. Now in Black Ops 2, in order to get the same thing that you got with UAV jammer in Call of Duty 4, which took 1 perk, you now have to take like 4 perks to get all of that. It was simple. It was extremely simple.
Mm-hmm.
There was about Ghost.
It was called UAV jammer
Yeah.
in COD 4.
Y'all are forgetting a crucial game.
Preach on, brother.
Quake
Beavis.
3 Arena had deathmatch and capture the flag and stuff like that. Early on.
Oh, wait a minute. I got one that's pretty game changing. Time Splitters 2.
Oh, Time Splitters 2.
2.
Ooh, yeah.
I love
Playing the
Time
monkey.
Splitters. Playing his
Yeah.
or the snowman in the little
Wow.
stasis pod. He was.
I don't know. As for the Quake comment,
I was
never
not a huge fan of Quake.
Neither was I. I never
I
found
mean,
myself getting into
It did
Quake.
not faze me that much. I mean,
Same.
I remember playing Unreal Tournament 2002.
I was about to say that same thing with Unreal.
Yeah.
Unreal is far too fast paced for me.
Well, that's
It was really
far.
fast.
It's far too fast paced. Exactly. I mean, I just can't see myself getting into that.
When you were talking about Cowboys from Hell, I guess I have to admit something. Vinnie Paul on the cover for Cowboys from Hell, you know how he's holding like wads of cash?
Yeah.
I always thought it was a sandwich.
Very nice.
Oh, speaking of
Why?
that,
Because he's fat?
Yes, actually.
speaking of that album cover, our friend Justin Herchek was in a library one day, and he was I don't know what he was doing in a library, but he found this book.
I don't know what he was doing in the library.
Well,
he don't read. He
but
can't read.
But he found this book, and he found the original picture that they used for that album cover, and he has it.
He ripped up the page.
Nice.
Yeah, he did. He ripped the page out of the book, and he has the original picture before they added the band members into it.
I would have done the same thing.
It's pretty awesome.
Me as well.
I've seen it.
Hmm.
You
Vinnie
can't
Paul
call
likes the
yourself a
sandwiches.
Texan if you don't love Pantera.
I don't like Pantera.
Oh,
Fuck you, Kenny. Go
you're
back to
You
California.
did live in California for 2 years, Kenny.
No, I mean
You are kind of liberalized.
he's been there.
If you know what I'm
Did you
saying.
guys ever play Metal Gear Online?
Yes,
Dude, that game was
I
awesome.
played it. I played it on satellite internet. It was spotty as shit.
Which version though? The one on 3 or the one on 4?
4.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun. I mean, it's just playing like Metal Gear, but against other people. Like you just kind of get.
It was
snuck
fun, but it
up
was
on.
really broken because like people can just like hide behind corners, CQ, see you, choke you out, get you in holds, and just fuck with your body like
Yeah.
the rest of the match.
Yeah.
And once they get their CQC level like all the way up, no matter you can't counter them no matter what.
Yeah, it was broken. I
It
mean,
was still fun though.
he doesn't have like multiplayer experience. What the fuck has he done that's been like multiplayer based?
Oh,
Video
No
game?
Japanese game really has any multiplayer base.
What are you talking about? StarCraft?
StarCraft is American.
oh, it's just big in Korea.
Yeah, it's
Gran
way
Turismo.
big in Korea, dude.
Gran Turismo.
Yeah, but
Dude,
it's
all the
America.
fighting
They
games.
kill themselves playing that.
Yeah,
they like
do.
starve babies and starve
America.
themselves.
They
Japanese
sell their
director,
kids.
bro.
No,
Yeah,
dude,
it's
Marvel
weird.
vs. Capcom,
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Street Fighter,
Street
Okay.
Fighter.
Mario games.
Are we gonna get
Okay,
into this
we're not
argument?
talking about racing games.
Dude, Dark Souls and Demon Souls.
Dark-
What's up,
You
son?
said multiplayer,
That said
motherfucker.
multiplayer. That's not
Yeah,
multiplayer.
that is multiplayer.
That is
That's
multiplayer.
online multiplayer.
That is
Dark Souls?
multiplayer.
Yes, you get invaded and you invade other worlds and you can team up. That's multiplayer.
That's co-op.
Oh
That's what
my
co-op
God,
is.
dude. It's
Co-op
multiplayer.
and multiplayer are two completely
No.
No, they
separate
aren't.
things.
No.
Divorce.
What? What'd you say?
Seth, can you
Sorry.
please keep your stupid comments
Seth, are
to
you drunk
yourself?
already? It's only beer 1 for you.
Why don't you keep your stupid remarks in your pocket?
Look, all I'm saying is there's a difference between multiplayer and cooperative.
I'm not
yeah,
drunk
but it
yet.
has both.
Okay, what? Cooperative, you work with other people towards a goal.
Yeah,
Multiplayer,
you can do that.
multiplayer. You work with
Yeah,
other
you
people
can do that
towards a
too.
goal.
Chase, you're screwing
Phone.
yourself,
I
bro.
disagree with you completely.
Your
Anyway,
argument is
Japanese
invalid.
games, the majority of them, shitty
I
multiplayer
think
because
you're
they do
just-
not
I think
have
you're
experience
just
with it.
basing this off of like the new Final Fantasies. I
That
really
brings me
do.
another point. Turn-based games.
Well,
suck.
okay, no. How do you? No. How do you know when in reality all the Japanese games that we get are just crappy
Oh,
ones?
hold on. Kingdom Hearts. That is
I can't
one
do
of
it.
the best games ever
I haven't
made.
liked
The only reason I can see something being turn-based is if it's on a handheld device.
Oh, that wasn't turn based.
Why don't you
Fire Emblem.
I do not like turn-based games. I mean, of course, back in the day, turn-based games
Because he sucks.
because that was obviously
Shiny.
the only
swords.
technology that we had to make an RPG.
Yeah, Final
Now-
Fantasy VII was
Now,
just
if you make a
incredible.
turn-based game, that is just an excuse for budget cuts.
No, really.
That is an excuse to save funds.
No.
there is no fucking reason
No.
with today's
No,
technology
think
to make a
about
turn-based
Final
fucking
Fantasy
game.
nowadays.
It's shitty.
Well, no,
It's
no,
not
it's
even
not.
turn-based
You
anymore.
think it is?
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yes.
Final Fantasy 13.
It's always been turn-based. It's, still
always,
turn-based.
yeah, it's always been turn based. But I mean, you think that it is. You're not a fan of turn based. Do you know how many people play Final Fantasy?
Yeah, dude, they love that.
Yeah, it's.
Dude,
They love Final Fantasy for the storyline.
Not always.
If you can follow it.
Oh,
Yes,
shit.
good one, Seth. Good one.
What, is it too complicated for you, Seth?
Well, I mean, half the fucking games. I know the games are not connected for the most part, but like half the time you don't even know what the fuck is going on. in the
Well, pay
goddamn
attention.
It's very easy to know what's going on.
Those games are not complicated.
Like, I know where you're going. With, I know where you're
If
going
you
with this.
can understand what the fuck is going on in Metal Gear, you can understand what's going
Yeah.
on.
What's
in every
going on
other
in
game.
Final Fantasy
Wait,
7?
wait.
I know
Please
where
tell me
Ryan's
that.
going with this. Ryan's going straight back to Final Fantasy VII. That was a PS1 game. That is an excuse to be turn-based.
Tell me a turn-based game that you've played.
Lost Odyssey.
Okay, and why didn't you like it?
It's fucking turn-based.
What? No.
There's-
it don't-
No. There's no point in doing this because he does not like turn-based games. You're not gonna change his
He's
mind.
not giving us a reason. He's just like, it's turn-based. I don't like it.
That's a reason for him
Turn-based-
because he doesn't like
With
it.
today's technology, why would you make something turn-based? You have the technology to make it wide and open world like Skyrim, Dragon's Dogma, Capcom. That's a fucking Japanese company. They
If it's-
decided to step out of the box and were like, holy shit, let's get out of this stupid fucking JRPG mindset and let's make a fucking RPG that's not turn-based.
About the mechanics of turn-based, though.
Because it's
You have to
slow.
take turns. Why the fuck should you have to take turns in combat?
I
Why should you have to take
if
turns
I was
in
a
combat?
if I was a head developer for a game company, I think I'd make all my games turn-based just to piss you off.
dude, am I the only one that thinks Cloud is gay?
I do.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Sephiroth.
I wanted to get that off of my chest.
Yeah, dude, he had a lot of gorgeous girls around him.
Yeah,
Never made
that
one
big
move.
sword.
And
was
that
just
big buff black
overcompensating.
guy. That's right. They were getting in there.
Garrett?
Small
Garrett.
white guy running around with a big buff black guy. Sounds like
Sounds like a
The beginning to a porno?
no
A
no
gay
no,
porno?
Poor little white
Mandango
guy.
party.
Mandango
Sounds like
party.
no. Sounds like Huckleberry Finn.
sounds
Trying to get my
Uncle
Kunta
Barry
Kinte
Finn.
on. Wow.
That's what Final Fantasy.
What did you
VII
call
was.
me, boy? I'm sorry.
That was a terrific
Oh man.
Huckleberry Finn.
But
Great game. Great game.
you're talking about
Classic,
turn-based.
classic.
South Park, the new South Park game.
That's gonna be.
That's going to be
turn-based.
turn-based. It is.
From
Yeah.
what I saw of the Stick of Truth, it was like almost
It's-
like a
it's-
side-scrolling, not turn-based.
No, it's
No,
turn-based.
It's turn-based.
No.
It
totally
is.
turn-based.
You're not gonna get it.
But
I probably
I mean,
won't.
I liked it because like I was watching the video of it, and like whenever you're creating like your character, you like put in your name, and and Cartman's there, and he's like, "Oh, your name is Butthole," and
You wanna know
you're
what-
just like, "No, that's not my name." He's like, "Your name is Butthole." Like he every time you like try to correct him, he just goes back to Butthole. So you just kind of accept it.
Let me explain to you something real quick, Ryan. Do you know what the South Park RPG is?
Stick of truth.
Yes.
No, it's a way for them to make money because
Yep.
by making a turn-based game,
that
it is
doesn't-
cheap to produce, and when they stick the South Park label on it, millions of people will buy it just because it says South Park, ignorant to the fact that it's a shitty turn-based
Yeah, that
game.
used to be a THQ game.
Yes.
Now it's Ubisoft. Ubisoft.
Ubisoft. Ubisoft.
It's Ubisoft.
No, I'm not even gonna do this.
It's Ubisoft.
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 It's Ubisoft.
How
Ubisoft.
about Ubisoft
They-
and shut them lists, boy?
Ebon has
Ubisoft.
guitars.
They picked that up because they knew the
It's gonna fucking generate millions of dollars
exactly they
just
saw
because of that South Park logo, with basically virtually nothing to THQ invested in it. I mean, because it didn't.
They
it
could have
virtually-
made a bunch of money on that if they didn't make you draw.
Yeah, it virtually probably cost them nothing to create that game because it's turn based. That's how simple that is.
Well, all right. Well, I think that about wraps it up. But just want to remind y'all to go
This
to
is
the
not over,
website
Chase. This is not fucking over.
You will never change my opinion.
www.equalhategaming.com. Like
League
us on
of
Facebook.
Shadows.
I love you.
Follow us on the Twitter machine. Maybe.
Hit us on Facebook. Ask us questions. We'll answer them on the next podcast.
I love you.
Okay, yeah. But
Check out the reviews, guys.
yeah. Don't forget to check out the reviews. We'll have them up next week. So
And I will
Yeah.
have a blog up sooner or later.
yeah, with an interview.
With an
so-
interview, everyone check that
so
out.
check.
Yeah, guys,
check
check
on
out the
that.
website. Check out the podcast. Check out our Facebooks. Ask them some questions. Check out Seth's blog. Check out the reviews. Ask him all the questions.
Ask me all the questions.
Peace out.
SMFB, sign my nutsack.